Chelsea team news, latest injury news ahead of the clash with Everton. Chelsea will be looking to make it back-to-back wins in the Premier League when they welcome Everton to Stamford Bridge on Thursday night. The Blues will enter this weekend's contest off the back of a 3-2 victory over Leeds United on Saturday, which has left them in third spot in the Premier League table. Thomas Tuchel's side are seemingly involved in a three-way title race this season, sitting just 1 point behind second-placed Liverpool and 2 from leaders Manchester City. Here is Chelsea's latest injury news ahead of the clash with Everton. Mateo Kovacic. Mateo Kovacic has recently been absent due to a hamstring problem, but he has also tested positive for coronavirus and remains in self-isolation. N'Golo Kante. N'Golo Kante was again absent against Leeds on Saturday due to a knee injury, and the France international faces an uphill battle to prove his fitness for Thursday's contest. Ben Chilwell. Ben Chilwell will be on the sidelines for the foreseeable future after suffering a partial tear of his ACL, and the England international could yet need surgery to address the issue. Trevoh Chalobah. Trevoh Chalobah had to be replaced against Watford on December 1 after picking up a hamstring problem, and the centre-back is now facing a period on the sidelines. Chelsea expect Cesar Azpilicueta to commit with contract extension amid Barcelona and Atletico Madrid interest. Chelsea are expecting club captain Cesar Azpilicueta to commit his future to the Blues and sign a contract extension despite interest from several La Liga clubs, according to reports. The 32-year-old's current deal expires at the end of the season and he is yet to put pen to paper on a new contract with the club. However, as per The Guardian, Chelsea still expect their long-serving captain to stay at the club beyond the expiry of his current contract. The defender has been with Chelsea for 9 years and guided his team to a European Champions League winning season under Thomas Tuchel last campaign. However, despite impressing under the German, talks between player and club have not progressed since the West London side were relaxed about the Spaniard's long-standing loyalty to the club. This has led to Azpilicueta being linked with a Chelsea departure as Barcelona are eyeing up a move for the defender. Atletico Madrid are also keen on the Spanish international and see him as a suitable replacement for Kieran Trippier, who may move back to the Premier League. The Chelsea skipper has recently stated that he feels trusted at the club and is focusing on playing for the Blues. "I don't have any concerns. I feel fully trusted by the club since I arrived. At the moment, it is true that my contract ends in June, but I just focus on what's next, to train and play the best I can," he said. Manchester United become latest club to join transfer race for Chelsea's Antonio Rudiger. Manchester United have joined the race for Chelsea centre-back Antonio Rudiger's signature, according to reports. The 28-year-old will be out of contract at the end of the 2021-22 season, with several clubs showing interest in him, including the likes of Real Madrid, Bayern Munich and Paris Saint-Germain. Since joining the West London side in 2017, Rudiger has gone on to make over 160 appearances for his club, becoming one of the strongest defenders in world football. As per Sky Deutschland, via Sport Witness, Manchester United have become the latest club to join the race for the Champions League winning defender. Reports have recently suggested that Rudiger is in contract talks with Chelsea over an extension, but, as Fabrizio Romano reports, an agreement is being reached. It is understood that Rudiger has requested £200,000 per week from the Blues, £60,000 more than they offered in their initial contract. It is also being speculated that Real Madrid are the most likely destination for Rudiger to end up at, should he leave at the end of the season. Manchester United are desperately in need of defensive shape-up, having conceded 24 Premier League goals already this season, the second most out of any club in the top 10. Barcelona have also showed interest in the defender, alongside Chelsea captain Cesar Azpilicueta, as both defenders reach the end of their contracts in summer 2022. The report also suggests that Blues forward Christian Pulisic is on the Catalan club's transfer hit list as well. "We're like a family," Mason Mount outlines what makes Chelsea stand out above Man City and Liverpool. Chelsea midfielder Mason Mount has revealed the main thing that sets his team aside from Premier League rivals Manchester City and Liverpool in this year's title race. The 22-year-old has been at the West London club since 2005, when he was aged just 6. Chelsea were recently named Club of the Year at the 2021 Ballon d'Or ceremony following their Champions League win in May with their 1-0 win over Pep Guardiola's Manchester City. Recently, star midfielder Mason Mount spoke out about what sets the Blues apart from their Premier League rivals. "There are a lot of players coming through from the academy at the moment, and we've known each other since we were 6, 7, 8 years old," he said, as quoted by Football London. "We're very close friends on and off the pitch. We've known each other a very long time, and that helps when you have that close bond. Along with the other boys as well, we're definitely like a family. The team is very close together. I think that's what you need if you want to go far in competitions, if you want to win big things and win the Premier League. Obviously, that's our next goal." Chelsea director Marina Granovskaya was recently questioned over what the secret behind Chelsea's successes is, but she was reluctant to answer. "There isn't a secret to Chelsea's successes," she said, as quoted by Football Italia. "Or at least, I don't know it. Otherwise, it would be easier to win year by year. But I know that there is daily teamwork and communication behind every success. Chelsea are a great team on and off the pitch." Ben Chilwell could still need knee surgery despite returning to light running for Chelsea. Chelsea defender Ben Chilwell could still need surgery on his knee despite returning to running on grass at Cobham, according to reports. The defender was withdrawn in Chelsea's Champions League tie against Juventus and was ruled out until at least the new year. And as per The Athletic, Chilwell could still require surgery on his knee despite running on grass in recent days. The defender is currently recovering from an anterior cruciate ligament injury, which was initially feared could keep him out until the end of the season. However, Thomas Tuchel revealed that Chelsea will assess his situation in the new year. The German revealed that he was worried about his player, who was in such fine form before the injury. "It worries me because he was in such a fantastic moment like Reece James on the other side. They were in the best shape they could possibly be, so strong, full of confidence and such a lot of quality." Tuchel said. When asked to give an update a week later, Tuchel said, "He has a partial injury of his ACL. The decision is to treat it conservatively. The next 6 weeks will tell the story if he makes it and will be fully available after the 6 weeks hopefully, or needs the surgery after that." Chilwell returned to running lightly by himself, but The Athletic report that this does not mean he has escaped surgery. The Blues will decide in the future whether or not his knee injury requires surgery as they treat Chilwell conservatively. Chelsea's Thiago Silva reveals how he managed to reach his elite level. Chelsea defender Thiago Silva has revealed the way in which he managed to reach his elite level of football. At 37 years old, Silva is most famous for his spells at AC Milan, Paris Saint-Germain, and now at Chelsea. His trophy cabinet is one of the most impressive in world football, having won the Serie A title, League One, the Champions League, Copa America, to name a few. Speaking to the Chelsea Fifth Stand app, Silva revealed how he has managed to reach such a high level of footballing accomplishments in his career, labeling his ambition and drive as the main reason. "If I didn't have ambitions and dreams, then there's no way that I'd be where I am here at Chelsea," he said. "I'm here because I've got that desire to go out and win and achieve more things. As my great friend Dani Alves says, a human being without dreams is a dead human being. You have to have those dreams, and you have to work at them to achieve them. So, right now, I'm just working as hard as I can and putting everything into my desire to reach the end of my career with all those dreams and ambitions fulfilled." Silva became the most expensive defender at the time in 2012 when he moved from AC Milan to Paris Saint-Germain for a transfer worth up to €42 million. He since moved to Chelsea as a free agent and now forms one of the strongest defences in world football. Romelu Lukaku's decision to quit Inter for Chelsea transfer was more painful than people think, reveals agent. Romelu Lukaku returned to Chelsea this summer after 7 years away from Stamford Bridge. The Belgium international had just lifted the Serie A title with then employers Inter Milan. But when boss Antonio Conte departed in May, Lukaku soon followed after just 2 years in Italy. Now his agent Federico Pastorello has opened up on the tough decision taken by his client in the face of heavy fan criticism. He told Sky Italia, "We have received a lot of criticism from the Nerazzurri fans, but unfortunately when these things happen, they cause sorrow. The truth is that the decision to leave Inter was much more painful than what people think, so much so that we really discussed it a lot. I am sincere in saying that we went ahead with this negotiation only because on the other side there was another club that represented a lot for Romelu. From an emotional and personal point of view it was very difficult, but I repeat, Chelsea looked for him with great desire and this was certainly very important for Romelu and in the choice he made. Football goes on, Inter are now first in the standings, thanks also to the new players, so in this sense we are all happy." Lukaku eventually moved to Chelsea for a club record £97.5 million, having left West London permanently for Everton back in 2014. The sticker had taken in loan spells at the Toffees and West Brom before that as he struggled to nail down a place at the Bridge. His season so far has been marred by injuries, limiting him to just 16 games in all competitions to date.
That is on Chelsea News today. If you like the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much. Goodbye and see you by tomorrow news.